baby. Why? Because Foxy T is the best tea. Use caution when you sit me. Ah, bitch. Anyway. Hey, my Foxy fanatics. Hey, my booze. Hey, my best friends. Whatever the fuck I call you. I'm talking to you. Hey, yo. How y'all doing? Um, if you new here, I gotta do a little. I'm gonna do a little introduction. My name is. Hold on, excuse me. Let me wipe it off. Just in case. Just in case we wasn't clear enough. All right. So, just a quick introduction. My name is Foxy T. I'm a local rap artist here in Baltimore, Maryland. If you have not known, if you do not know, look me up. That's FOXXITEE, all one word, just like this page. I mean, just like this channel. All right. So, all right. Excuse me. You know, I'm doing some things while I have this real rant real quick. Like, and I'm doing this rant. This is for all the people who did something to me, um, caused harm to me, and think that shit is sweet, yo. Like, I this is for you. And the reason why, oh, and hey people, and the ones that's new here, hey, how you doing? You know, click that subscribe button if you want to stay here and hear the rest of my rants later when I, you know, because I'm gonna have more. Anyway, so let me tell you. So, boom, y'all, like, this is what I want to say. When you do something to me, I'm just being honest. But if when you do something to me, you don't get to tell me when and how to get over it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to tell me how to get over it or when to get over it, because I don't even have control over that. So how are you going to tell me, like, I got control over it? I don't have control over it. So with that being said, I don't have control over how I heal, when I heal. Well, I don't have control over when I heal. Um, I can try to have control over how I heal, but I don't have control over when, like when the ending comes. Because honestly, a lot of stuff that happens to people, people be expecting them to heal from it, like it's supposed to be over, like they just supposed to be over that thing. And a lot of times, a lot of stuff that is traumatizing to us or is traumatic to us is not something that you can be over. A lot of times it's something that we have to actually live with or deal with. So a lot of times you're not fucking nuts, yo. So a lot of times it's not you trying to, it's not that you're not getting over it. It's more of it's more of you have to live with it. That's something you have to live with. And people want you to just get over shit like it's like you, like, getting over something means, oh, you will never feel hurt from this thing ever again. You will never uh um get triggered by this thing ever again in your life. That's a lie. That's why they have triggers. That's why there are triggers, because it's, you can feel as though that you heal. You can went through certain situations or a certain process for you to heal, and come across that same goddamn situation again and be triggered and result right back into having that traumatic experience again, like it was the first time it happened. It's out of our control. So the fact that you feel as though that you can control me by saying, hey, you should be over what I did to you, just shows me who you are even more. You are a asshole. You are not a good person. Okay? Now, I knew this person, and the person that I'm speaking about, I knew this person wasn't a good person, but at first he he don't put his hands on you, so of course, like, that's a plus when a nigga don't put his hands on you. But that's so sad that you'll have to like reduce your life to being like with a person or feeling like that they are good just because they don't put their hands on you. You're not supposed to put your hands on nobody, period. So that doesn't, that shouldn't be like the bare minimum. And that's really crazy that I looked at it like that and was like, well, he don't put his hands on me, but that doesn't mean that he's still good. Like, or he has good traits, or he cares about me, or care about my well being, or whatever the case may be. I had to realize that this motherfucker, like when I was saying that he was a fuck boy, he was this and he was that or whatever, because he was showing me the shit. Because I do that with fuck boys before, and them don't even know that they really fuck boys. And she gonna have to wait a second. So they don't even know that they fuck boys for real, but they really fuck boys. So I knew I seen the fuck boyness in him, right? So I knew I was like, yo, this a fuck boy. First of all, so off of the first very littlest thing that he did to me, it was fuck boyish, and I knew that it could go further. It could be worse than what it was. It could go deeper. And I wanted to nip that shit in the bud and let him know that that's not how I operate over here. And for him to get his motherfucking act together or whatever, we won't have to discontinue our fucking relationship. Friendship, relationship, date ship, whatever the fuck it is, it's a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want a relationship, don't deal with me, because I'm not no bitch that's just to be fucking or a fling or whatever like that. So boom, all right, so I've been messing with him like for 3 years, whatever the case may be, on and off or whatever, because this situation, because he had a bitch. Mind you, I asked him before we even fucked or did anything. The nigga omitted, like, the nigga disregarded the motherfucking question to the point where I didn't even realize he didn't even answer the fucking question until after we did it, and then he brought the fucking question that I asked him back up and was like, oh well, about that I kind of talked to somebody. So it never really was like he had somebody. But then again, that was his bitch or that was his girl, whatever. So me and him would get into it or back and forth about it or whatever like that. Because I'm like, yo, I'm not no second bitch. Like, I'm not no, side chick or whatever the case may be. You want to leave that bitch alone, or you leaving me alone. And 9 times out of 10, I'm quick for you to leave me alone because you already been with her. We're like, stay where you at. Um, so he tried to assure me like that's not what it was, this and whatever. He like, I haven't talked to her, I haven't talked to her 2 months, da 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 da. Basically trying to make it seem like that he was getting the fuck away from her or whatever like that. Basically the same situation that's happening right now. So the point that me and him at right now, that was the point I guess him and the girl was at then. So to me, he made it seem like that it was complications, like they wasn't even seeing each other, they wasn't even messing with each other, whatever like that, whatever. So boom, me being dumb, still fucking believing this, manipulating this motherfucker, um, believing him and taking his word for it, and then I'm like, boom, I'm going along with it, fucking with him for like 3 years, boom. Then I realized when I'm trying to tell you the first little thing I went off on his ass. The people that kind of like introduced me to him or whatever, because maybe was like, no, he a good person, like like, they ain't see that side of him, so they ain't know. And when I was like, he a fuck boy, da 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 da, I'm like, I'm telling you, he a fuck boy. He's a fuck boy. But it's like he's a quiet fuck boy. Like, you wouldn't even notice he a fuck boy. Like, you have to get to know him to know he a fuck boy. Like, because a lot of times the shit that he say make you feel like, oh, he's just joking. Like he just got a dark sense of humor. So you disregard the shit he say. Like, he the type that make jokes about unaliving himself and stuff, and or being unalived, and then it's like, so it's like he went in types where it's like you can't really take everything he say seriously, but then again, you can't disregard everything he say either, because it could be a cry for help. You understand? So I'm just saying. Um, but at the same time, it came off like he was this good guy. Hence, he has Good Brother Jones as his motherfucking Instagram. So that shit, he really putting on the Good Brother. He really putting on I'm a good person. I'm a good dude. I'm a good brother. Persona. He really do. He really do puts it on very well. And the fact that he doesn't put his hands on nobody, like he don't put his hands on women and stuff like that. I haven't heard nothing like that or whatever. Like, don't get me wrong, he will throw something at you. He will throw something at you. Then he might not physically put his hands on you, but if he got if a water bottle around, this nigga will hit you with a water bottle. If a water bottle around, he will open it up and squirt it on you and tell you to chill out like he did his mother. Yeah, he did that to his own mother. He's like that disrespectful. Where it's like, you need your ass whipped, like a beating with a belt beating. Like you need a spanking. Cause who fucking raised you? How dare you fuck? Shh. Squirting water in your mother's face and tell her to chill out. Cause you don't like what the fuck she's saying to you. Red flag right there. That shows you like, yo, like especially how he treats his motherfucking mother. Like I think he really don't like his mother. And I should have realized that like he got an issue with women a little bit. But I tried to disregard that because I got issues with men a little bit because of course I got daddy issues and shit like that. And the nigga wasn't there. And then when he was there, he still wasn't there. And then other niggas like my brother or whatever, you know what I'm saying, wasn't treating me like a sibling. He was treating me like a prostitute and he was a trick. Like he was trying to, yeah. So me just being in that situation multiple times with people that are related to me of blood, like for real, or related to me for marriage, whatever. It's like I know I have that type of issues or whatever like that, but I try hard not to put it on him. But at the same time, I sensed it, I synced it, I felt it, and I believed it. So when I brought it up to the other people, to the people who introduced me to him, attention, they're like, no, I no. So of course I'm thinking, since I'm the wild one, since I'm the one that be going through shit or whatever like that, okay, maybe I could be tripping. And then he's a name caller. Whoa, that's another thing. He's a motherfucking name caller. So of course I say bitch a lot. Like I call you a bitch quick. Bitch, whore, motherfucker, asshole, whatever. But his name calling be like this. All right, for instance, don't go being like him and try to use this against me because I'm using this as an example. All right, and you'll be looking plumb stupid if you try to use this against me because it's an example. Anyway, so the lady, so boom, getting evaluated or whatever. They try to say that like I don't know, it's between ADHD and like a slight little, autism or whatever for me, right? Now this is for me. If you don't know me, I I may show signs of ADHD or autism. That's what they saying. I know for sure I have my anxiety, my bipolar depression, and my childhood trauma and my PTSD. I know that. But they was trying to add the ADHD or either autism on there. Why the fuck is this nigga going to say to me when he get mad? Like he got mad. He was like, oh yeah, what's your name gonna be? Autism Fox. You gonna be the first autistic rapper. Da, 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 da. Like that's the type of shit that he say. Like he'll dig like that instead of like really supporting his argument, or probably like instead of really like defending his actions or whatever like that, he'll do shit like that. And then he'll be like, and honestly, that's the type of shit that make a motherfucker want to beat you the fuck up or end everything with you and stuff like that. So I don't know if that is a way of him self sabotaging his situation or not, but he would do shit like that. And call me a fucking crack baby and all that shit. Like he said shit to me the that the children of the father of my children, who was very abusive, that he didn't even fucking say. You get what I'm saying? Like, a person could be, just because a person doesn't put their hands on you doesn't mean that they're not abusive. That nigga was verbally abusive. I'm like, oh bitch, and I can't deal with verbal abuse, nigga. I don't know how to fucking talk to you weird back, like, and talk about your shit back. Like, I don't, because I don't want to. I know that shit'll hurt. That shit'll make you wanna hurt me, like, because I know that shit is like unnecessary for me to fucking say. I can say that you a fuck boy. I can say that you a fuck nigga. You get what I'm saying? Cause you doing fuck nigga shit, fuck boy ass shit, or whatever like that. But for me to sit up there and bring up um something that's really personal to you or whatever like that, that has nothing to do with nothing, it will be it's more of like, you're trying to hurt me, bitch. Like, and the fact that you're trying to hurt me when you already fucking hurt me in the first place, and you're trying to hurt me even more because you like, oh, I'm mad right now. I don't understand why you mad. Just get over it. Just get over it. Just get over it. And it be because, he called me delusional, everything like that, because I can't get over the shit that he do to me quick, like right away. First of all, I can't do that, period. That's part of my bipolar depression and anxiety and like and shit like that. Like, I can't get over it as quickly as other people can. So with him knowing that I can't, like, him trying to force me to do so ain't gonna help it. And ain't gonna make it better. And it's gonna make him seem more insensitive than anything, right? So boom. But that just showed me how insensitive he was. I thought he really cared a lot. But I think he was trying to tell me that he was a fucked up individual. But I felt like I seen something in him where he could be better. But yeah, he was a fucked up individual as far as in like how he think and the shit that he'd say out his mouth to you. Like, you would have thought he was a fucking Virgo. Like, you would have thought he was a Virgo. The shit that he say to you. And then how he just like, try to cut you out his life. Like, you did something. Like, you the fucking, like, he's the victim. And it's like, bitch. And then like, oh, you shouldn't be right about me because something just happened to you. Like, a bit. All right, so basically, boom. I'm going to put it like that. Like, yeah, you should be worried about me and what I did to you because you just got raped. That's more important, or that's more that you act like I raped you. Like, you worried about me when you should be worried about him. Who the fuck said I'm not worried about him? Every day that shit fucks with me every day. And for him to be like, and for him to be so insensitive, that even proves it even more. Like, I knew what the fuck I was talking about. This nigga ain't shit. This nigga don't. He ain't shit to me. Like, he don't give a fuck about me. So the whole time me saying he don't give a fuck about me and him sitting there like, you delusional, you whatever. I'm not delusional. This is what the fuck is shown to me. You calling me crack babies and shit like that when you mad. You bringing up my art like autism or whatever. Like when you're mad, you wanna like like you try to bring up shit that I don't have no fucking control over or that might not be true, but it don't matter because you you want to say it anyway. You get what I'm saying? But I don't go to the lengths that I could fucking say you're a homosexual. You still live with your fucking mother. You fucking you fuck bitches for a place to stay because you don't want to be on your mother couch all the time, nigga. I could say a lot of shit, a lot of shit, a lot of shit. Like you was only fucking with that bitch because she was letting you drive a car. I could have said a whole bunch of shit. You get what I'm saying? But that's what the fuck you get because you shouldn't never been fucking with other bitches. Like, yo, stick with the bitch who holds you down, whatever the case may be. Stop trying to be, an out here ass nigga. And maybe you been alright. You still been with your bitch. You wouldn't even had to deal with me. I would. So therefore, you wouldn't have had no female to ask you of more of what the of. You wouldn't have had a female to ask you for more of what you wasn't trying to give in the first place, like, or more of what you wasn't trying to offer, like, yo, like, and then you're not upfront with bitches, like, you're not upfront saying like, yo, I'm just here for a good time, or I'm here just to fuck, or I'm here just to whatever. You play games and try to be deep and talk to her and shit like that and act like that you're not there for that, but that's exactly what you're there for. Then when she show you like, hey, I mean, it's cool. We kicking it or whatever all the time or whatever like that. But I'm gonna need a little bit more than just, us kicking it. You coming over on a late night like I'm the woman of the night. Like he was treating me like I was a lady of the night, like for real. And I was trying to let him know, like, hey yo, I'm not that. Like, I mean, my image is my image, but I'm not that. So, I guess he was a little bit upset that the fact that I wasn't what he thought I was, and he started talking to me recklessly. And then that's when I was like, yo, like, first of all, I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to. You can't be talking to me recklessly like you are. You get what I'm saying? Other people might let you do it. You might gotta might get away with it with other people. Because other people like, you know what? I'm gonna let it go. Whatever like that. But some of us not gonna leave it in God's hands. Shorty, we gonna play that role and make sure your ass suffer. But I feel like I know for a fact I need to leave it in God's hands or whatever the case may be, but I also want to hurt this motherfucker. And not only that, I also want to hurt the motherfucker who raped me too. But the thing is that what he failed to realize, since he thought he was saying something about me not doing nothing to the person who raped me, like, yo, you ain't no better than that motherfucker just because you ain't raped me. This nigga really said, I did no harm to you. I did nothing to you. I ain't caused no harm to you. But you're on me, but you're not on him. You're not. First of all, you don't know what I'm doing. First of all, I don't fuck with that nigga just even more than I don't fuck with you. But at this point, I don't fuck with this nigga just as much. Just because of how he acted, like how he, portrayed himself to be a caring motherfucker, and then when it comes down to shit really going on, this nigga will turn on you. He not He not a shit going down, shit going on for you. He here stand beside you. He ain't that type of nigga. If shit going on for him, he expects you to fucking stand beside his motherfucking ass. And that's probably because I had that fucking strawberries over there. I gotta take the trash out. Well, the trash go out today, so alright. But he the type of person that stuff will be going on in his motherfucking life, and stuff is always going on in his life, and that's what's crazy. So you would think that he'd be a little bit more empathetic to other people when they got shit going on, because he always got something going on, right? No, this motherfucker do not give a fuck. Like, he don't care. He's like, I guess somebody must have told him, get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over it. Fuck up. Get the fuck over it. And suck it the fuck up. Move on, bitch. Like, somebody must have said that shit to him, and then he felt the need to try to, like, hit me with the same shit. Bitch, you should have hit them with, bitch, don't try to tell me how to fucking, you know what I mean, cope from the shit. Bitch, it ain't happening to you. You get what I'm saying? See, I'm not you. And so I'm not going to allow no motherfucker body to tell me when to fucking heal, when to fucking get over shit that didn't fucking happen to them. Nah, bitch. Nah. You won't feel this. No, no, I'm hurting, bitch. You won't have to hurt too. That's how I felt. I don't know. That's how I felt about him, and I felt like I wanted him to feel how the fuck I felt, and I want the nigga who raped me to feel how the fuck I feel as well. Like, I don't want these motherfuckers to get away with anything that they fucking did to me. Do I want to be a person who do the shit? No, I really don't, because I don't want to get the karma back. I know I'm going to get that karma back. I don't have time for that fucking karma. I feel like me getting raped probably was karma for some shit. So I really don't want more shit to happen on top of shit that already happened. So, boom. This motherfucker has the nerve to basically make it seem like I'm not worried about the nigga who raped me. I'm worried about him. But yet, you know the nigga raped me. You know the shit that happened to me. And you still have no fucking empathy. That right there, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, my thing is like, damn, like, you know, you don't have no empathy or whatever like that. And you like, yo, you should be worried about that. You shouldn't even be worried about me. You should be worried about that. Part of, and this is part of the thing that he doesn't even realize, like, part of the reason, I'm not going to say he caused the shit, but the shit that I was going through with him allowed the other shit to fucking happen. Now, maybe it probably would have still happened if nothing was going on between me and him or whatever. But at the same time, I don't think it would have, because I hit him that night. I called him that night. I hit him that night before I even got raped. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, for him not to be there for me, it kind of hurt me. So he's not understanding that just because he's not the person who did it, he also wasn't the person I needed him to be as well. Like, he wasn't the person that was there for me or whatever the case may be. Afterwards, this nigga just like, oh yeah, I know how that could be. Like, I mean, yeah, oh, some days, how you feeling about that? Anyway, oh, yeah, some days good. Yeah, I understand. Boom, and left. Like, this nigga ain't talk to me really. Like, he knew how much it hurt me and whatever when I had to fucking tell him how it went down and what happened and how it happened. He knew how it it hurt me and everything like that. Like, he was there with me, he seen it, whatever like that. But it was like out of sight, out of mind. As soon as he left me, it was like nothing again. And it was like he hit me up. Was like he hit me up like he hit me up again, like as if nothing happened. No, I wasn't going through nothing or whatever. And I had to cuss him out like, yo, like, damn, I check up on me, something, bitch. Like, you, like, and he like, I do be thinking about you, but why you don't call and check up on X? Am I okay? The fuck, bitch, X, am I okay? Even if you guys say fuck me, bitch, something, like, say something. You know what I'm saying? So he like, yeah, I know, you right, you whatever. My peoples be saying the same thing. So, oh, so you treat everybody like this? Oh, hey, all right, so this is who you are. Boom. All right, so I'm like, all right, forget it. But then at the same time, it's hard to fucking forget. You cannot tell. This is the whole thing of me ranting and saying all this shit that's going on right now. You cannot tell me when to get over it. And then when you try to tell me when to get over it, I'm not going to be over it even more. Like, I'm going to stay on it as long as I fucking can, because you want me to get over it so fucking bad. You want to be let go of the fucking guilt so fucking bad. I'm not going to fucking do that. You're an asshole of a motherfucking person. You do people wrong. Even though it might not be physically, like you putting your hands on them and causing real physical harm to them, but you cause emotional and mental harm to people, and you have to understand that can hurt and linger as long as the fucking physical shit. It matters too, just as much. So the fact that you think that just because you don't put your hands on somebody, that you are a good motherfucker or a good husband, good boyfriend, good whatever, good spouse, you are the one who's delusional, sweetheart. It's you. You are delusional. Something is wrong with how you treat people, and you have to acknowledge the fact that if someone tell you that something is hurting them, something is messing with them, something is not right, they're not happy, or whatever the case may be, your disregard to how they feel shows you are a motherfucker. Like, you are part of the narcissist fucking group. Like, nigga, why you don't have no fucking empathy for the next motherfucker? Like, what the fuck happened to you for you to just be a selfish ass motherfucker? Like, this nigga acts selfishly. Like, he operates in a selfish manner, and I told him that so many times before. But I guess because he is single, I was going to say single, but an only child on his mother's side, he feels as though like he hasn't had to be empathetic to other people's feelings because he ain't had nobody else feelings to fucking take in consideration. But that motherfucker is a asshole. And trust and believe, just because you ain't put your hands on somebody doesn't mean that you don't do shit that makes somebody want to put their motherfucking hands on you, bitch. So trust and believe, your shit will be plastered everywhere. I don't give a fuck. I get whoever the fuck you want to get. Tell them to see me. I will fight however the fuck I need to fucking fight, bitch. If I gotta unalive them, that's what I'm gonna fucking do, because I'm defending my motherfucking self. So send them if the fuck you want to. But what you are gonna understand and realize is that you not getting off scot fucking free, bitch. You can't go on, keep going on with life, doing the shit you doing, thinking that, oh, I mess with people that don't put me on blast, so I'm okay with getting away with the dumbass shit that I fucking do. No, you're not. You're not, bitch. You're not going to be able to. Especially not with me. I don't give a fuck what you did with the other fucking tea, but this tea ain't sweet, bitch, and you fucked up. Period. You like playing with teas, but this tea is twisted. And bitch, you want to get it. I ain't shit. I'm not fucking with you. Like this nigga just let me understand that whatever feelings I had towards him is null and void now. It is non-existent. It shouldn't have existed. He's exactly who the fuck I felt him to be, noticed him to be from the beginning. But people want to call me delusional. People want to call me crazy. Oh, I'm wilding for no reason and shit like that. And then having me second guess my motherfucking self, like, yeah, maybe I am tripping. Maybe I am wilding. Maybe I am. And then still take him for what the fuck who he is, while he's still putting me in hurt and harm's way and shit, and still fucking with my mental, still fucking with my emotions, right? And then want to look at me like, why can't you handle them? Why can't you control them? Why can't you manage your fucking emotions? Well, maybe because I didn't I didn't have training on how to fucking handle my emotions, and trust me, I understand nobody did. So but with that being said, nobody is going around just doing dumbass shit to you though. Like, are they? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if they was just out here doing dumbass shit to you for no like reason, like, would you respond in a it is what it is type of way? And if you can, that's good for you. And that's all the better for you. And that's exactly what I would like to do. But at the same time, you have to understand that it's not always possible for everyone, everybody. And the shit that happened to me makes me so triggered when I get triggered that it's hard for me to operate or act in the proper manner, because you got me fucked up. I'm not even understanding why you did what you did. So you're not about to understand why the fuck I retaliate, how the fuck I retaliate. Like, if I can't even understand why you would do what you even did in the first place, what makes you think I should have to control me and how I respond to it? I can't even understand why the fuck you would do what you. It's no reason for what you did. If you can't explain why the fuck you did what you did, if you don't have no good reason for what the fuck you did, you can't say shit about what the fuck happens to you from that action, or from you doing what you did. You can't say shit. But the fact that he do and he feel entitled to be able to say like, oh, well, you should be putting your energy on your kids and shit like that. Like, first of all, bitch, my energy always be on my kids. That's what keeps me alive and keep me going every day. I would have been unalive a long time ago if my energy wasn't on my motherfucking kids. See, that's what I'm saying. Certain shit people say out their fucking mouth and they say without regards to what the fuck they're saying. But see, this motherfucker ain't got no kids, so of course, you know, he don't know how the fuck that shit feel, or don't know what the fuck he talking about. Like, I'm trying to tell you, in real life, this motherfucker got a problem with mothers or something. Something. And that's possibly why he don't have no motherfucking kids. Because, bitch, you don't even respect the woman that the kid will come out of. How dare you? Like, so at this point, they don't even want to give you none. Like, how the fuck would this bitch, like, how the fuck would he feel if I was sitting up here saying shit like, and I'm going to say this shit because it's just an example of unnecessary shit to say. Like, what if I just be like, bitch, like, you know what I mean? I'm glad the fucking, your fucking, shit is ending with you, because we don't need no more people like you. Like, what? Hoping, knowing damn well you hope. I do hope this nigga have a baby one day if he want to. But damn, because what if he don't? And that should be really true. Then nobody gonna be able to, like, nobody gonna take care of you when you get old, bitch, because you ain't got nobody. it really would be fucked up for me to say some shit like that. And it wouldn't help nothing. It wouldn't help a motherfucking thing. But yet that's how he treat other people. He say shit that doesn't help the situation. He just want to feel like he want win the argument. And a lot of times it's not about winning the fucking argument. It's about understanding the situation. Sometimes being able to understand, dissect the fucking situation, understand it in its entirety, and learn something new from the situation is the win. You don't have to win the situation like for you to actually win. And I remember when I used to be like, I like smart niggas, like I like, they're smart. I think you smart, and he's like, no, I'm not smart. And I was thinking like, damn, yeah, he's just saying that because a lot of people, you know what I mean. But now that I think about it, this nigga not smart. He's not as smart as I thought he was, as far as in common sense shit. Smart. Like, why would you say that? Why would this, or why would, you know what I mean? Like, he's an asshole. He's really an asshole. And, like, one of them people that don't believe shit stink until it's in their face. Like, he really, yeah, he think his shit don't stink at all. At all. And he funky as a bitch. All day long. Funky. But he think he don't stink at all. He think his shit don't stink. That's the shit that's fucking with me, is the people that think that shit don't stink and they be the most funkiest. The most funkiest motherfuckers ever. Like rotten from inside out. Like we can smell you on the outside, bro. You're rotten inside. You're decaying inside. You're dead inside, yo. That's crazy. But anyway, enough with that. That's my rant for the day. So if you like what I said, if you have any comments on what I said, if you feel the same way, if you feel a different type of way, put it in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, however the fuck you feel, give it to me. Like, I want to know how y'all feel. Do you believe that you cannot tell a person how the fuck to react off of some shit that they did to you? I get it. Y'all probably like, yo, I don't think that he really did nothing to you that bad for you to really be that upset at him. No, I only told y'all the surface shit. I ain't even tell you the real hitting ass shit that had me wanting to turn my motherfucking self in, nigga. Like, for real, do some shit and turn myself right the fuck, walk right in that motherfucker. Like, people be playing with the wrong people. People be playing with people, but you don't understand and you don't know that everybody is not to be fucking played with. Yeah, other than motherfuckers that hopscotch, skipped, and everything on me, all they wanted. So now you think that you can. You think that you're supposed to be able to. Or you'll be like, yo, I wasn't even the person who did worse to you. That other person did bad worse to you. Da, 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 da. No, bitch, you worry about yourself. And you worry about the fact that you did what you did. You was wrong, and you gotta deal with your shit. Them motherfuckers gonna have to deal with their motherfucking karma. Bitch, don't make no karma for yourself. That's what you need to be fucking worried about. So the fact that you telling me that I'm worried about the wrong motherfucker when all y'all did wrong, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. You still was wrong, bitch. You still was wrong. That's crazy to me. Don't tell me not to not that person did more. That person did worse than me. That person, yeah, so you shouldn't worry about me. I should get away with it. You should be moved on by now. I'm moving on and I'm moving on and I'm healing. I'm healing and I'm moving on. Oh, because it's easy for you to move on and heal, bitch. Ain't nobody, you don't have a you doing shit to you, bitch. You did this shit to me. You ain't had no motherfucker sit up there and was like, yeah, I ain't got no boyfriend. Or, yeah, yeah. Then after y'all fuck, oh, yeah, I got a boyfriend. I mess with somebody. I can't talk to somebody or whatever like that. A bitch ain't had you in a fucking house and a whole nother nigga popped up. Had you with some shit, could have really had you some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Bitches go out their way to make sure you comfortable, you straight, you whatever, and you just as careless as the last motherfucker or the next motherfucker. You so careless. But then you want somebody to, oh, don't worry about what I did to you. No, you can't do that. So my point is, stop being out here doing shit to people and thinking that they can't retaliate how the fuck they want to retaliate. If you don't want them to retaliate in a certain type of way or in a manner that you ain't ready for, don't fucking do the shit to the people in the first place. Mind how you deal with people. Mind how you fucking treat people. Treat others the way you want to be treated. That's why that's like that. That's why that was started. Because you can't go through life thinking that shit ain't gonna happen to your bitch ass from you doing what the fuck you did to other people. If you're a nasty gossiping ass bitch, your nasty gossiping ass is gonna get exposed. If you're a fuck boy, your fuck boyness is going to be exposed. If you're a fucking predator, a manipulator, your fucking manipulation and predator shit is going to fucking be exposed. It might not be exposed when the fuck you feel as though that it should be exposed, or when you think it's going to be exposed. That shit going to be exposed when you least as fucking expect it. When you think you skated free or whatever like that. Nigga, come on. Get the fuck out of here. Your nigga, whatever. You stay deactivating your motherfucking account all the time. I'm not the only person you're fucking doing shit with. Or I'm not the only person that you're fucking over. Because why you have to delete your shit? Why you have to deactivate your shit? Why you gotta go missing all the time? Or whatever the case may be. Because, bitch, you are real life doing shit to people. And you trying to lay low until the fucking the smoke is over, the heat is all off your ass. No, you can't wait this one out. I'm a Capricorn, and this will happen. This will be your fate until the end of my motherfucking days, bitch. I will never get the fuck over it. How you like those motherfucking apples? Now y'all have a good motherfucking day. And don't you be me. Don't you be like me. Don't you carry on the motherfucking shit. Don't you be some there dwelling on shit and shit like that. Because it don't feel good. It doesn't feel good. It keeps the fucking wound open so much longer. It keeps the wound open so fresh. And I hate it. So don't be mean, because I'm really putting myself through more fucking pain than anything. Okay? Alright. So learn from my mother mistakes. Don't be me. Heal better than me. And maybe you can teach me something. I don't know. Later. Bye.